Mhm.
Karibu sana. And today I have an interview with someone who is going to interview me about my life. And I invite you all as we share the experiences about God and also about empowering ourselves. You are free to ask any question.
Huh. When did you first discover that you have a calling to serve God?
First I discovered my call to serve God when I was back in high school. That was in the early 90s, late 90s. And that desire keep on growing because I went deep in prayer and fasting. And then I discovered that God is calling me for a special mission.
What are the challenges that you face in spreading the word of God and your call for God?
Okay, the challenges that I face when spreading the word of God. First of all, when I am sent to another country where there is no language, the first thing is language. You have to learn the local language of the people so that you can be able to enter deep in their lives. Also, there is cultural shock, which involve both the cultural and also the manner the people live, the type of food they eat. You have to adapt, and so that you can fit to the community where you are. And also sometimes because of you have to go to school many times so that you can study the new languages. Sometimes it's not easy because people, they don't expect you don't speak their language. They expect you speak their language at a very high level, very fast. Other things are like, especially in some areas where they are prone to diseases, you get sick. Sometimes you have fevers and you have to go for medical checkup and other things. Also other things that you have to deny yourself maybe 2 to 3 years before coming back to your country or coming back to your home, so that you can be able to, and that makes somebody feel that really you are far away from people, but with the time you become used.
How did your family react to your calling?
Hey, the family. First of all, I thank God because I have a good family that have basic principles of Christian life, and I thank God because of my parents. When I told them about my calling, yes, they could doubt, but they accompanied me and accepted my calling, and also they supported me financially, morally, and also physically. Then my brothers and sisters, they didn't have any say. They just accepted because I am among the firstborn. So hakukuwa na shida sana, there was no problem.
What is your advice to the aspiring young ladies out there to become a Reverend Sister?
Okay, the advice that I can give is that there is no call without challenges. First of all, if you decide to follow a certain calling, whether it's marriage life or is the religious life or the calling to serve God, there is no call without challenges. So whenever you are, make yourself better. That call become better. And what will support you in answering your call? This is self-denial. You pray, you fast, and also you ask for God guidance. And the word of God is the basic principle where you find the answers to all the problems that you face in your daily life.
During your challenges, what keep you going and making you to be faithful to your call?
What gives me courage to follow my calling every day is, first of all, I know who I am serving. I am not serving the human beings. Yes, through them I serve God. I know my calling is from God. And so whenever I have problems, I don't go to people, I go to God, who called me, and tell him to renew me, to strengthen me. And there is a saying that keeps me moving. If God called me, he must help me. And that saying has been a pillar in my life. And also prayer, fasting, and also choosing the right people, choosing the right friends.
what is your advice to young people who are called in a different call, like marriage? Yeah.
I'll tell them that in whatever calling that you start with God. Put God at the center of your life, because at the center of our life is where the pillar is. If the pillar is strong, the house cannot be shaken. But if the pillar is shaking, the house cannot stand. So if you keep Jesus at the center of every calling that you have, you want to get married, put God at the center of your marriage. You want to become a pastor, a reverend, whatever you want to, put God at the center of everything. Don't put things, because sometimes in life, young people, they want to go rich very fast. Walk with God. Ask God, how will I be able to become what I want in life? And when He becomes the center of your life will be easy.